Hello, and welcome to this virtual open day with the School of English at the University of Kent. My name is Dr. Juha Virtanen, and I'm a senior lecturer in contemporary literature here at Kent. In addition to this, I am also the Director of Recruitment and Admissions for the School of English at Kent. What this means is that if you decide to apply to Kent, which we very much hope that you do, I'll be the person who reviews your application when you apply, and I very much look forward to doing so. What follows in this video is a very brief presentation where you can find out more information about English at Kent, our academic community, our degree programs, and our distinctive and dynamic approach to teaching and assessment. I really hope you enjoy watching it. And let me start with a really quick overview of English at Kent. And the first thing I want to say is we are a consistently high-performing school. English at Kent scored 92 out of 100 in the Complete University Guide 2021. And we are a dynamic and thriving department with great staff-to-student ratio. And because of this staff-to-student ratio, all of our lecturers and seminar leaders at Kent will always have time for you for individual consultations and additional advice on your assignments and your learning. But beyond this, we also were ranked first nationally for research intensity in the Complete University Guide 2021. What that means is that all of the lecturers at Kent are working to produce the latest academic developments in their specialist subject areas. All of this cutting-edge knowledge feeds directly into your teaching. So whatever subject area you study with English at Kent, your learning will always be innovative, contemporary, and informed by the latest developments within the field. And this means that we offer teaching of the highest quality, something that's reflected in our value-added score of 8 out of 10 in the Guardian University Guide 2021. The value-added score in this particular league table measures how effectively students are taught during their degree. And our score, 8 out of 10, is exactly the same score as the one received by leading institutions like English at Oxford. Indeed, we consistently match and outperform many of the so-called leading Russell Group universities within the UK. In the Sunday Times Good University Guide 2021, our scores for student experience outperformed 16 out of the 24 Russell Group institutions. Likewise, our overall score in the Guardian League Table 2021 outperformed 14 out of the 24 Russell Group universities. So as I said at the very beginning, we are a dynamic and consistently high-performing school, which is of direct benefit for your employment prospects after graduation. But beyond this, we are also an academic community. All of our students, from the very first day of their registration until graduation, are fully fledged members of our academic community. And as members of our academic community, you will benefit from the dynamic hive of activity that takes place at the school every single academic year. What that means is that in addition to your lectures and seminars and workshops that you will undertake as a part of your modules, you can attend and take part in a dizzying range of co-curricular events and initiatives. These include readings and Q&As with leading and emerging contemporary writers as a part of our creative writing reading series, which takes place every Tuesday evening. We also have guest lectures from world-renowned, highly respected scholars where they will talk about contemporary issues. You can also attend research seminars for certain subject areas like post-colonial literature. You can take part in employability events and plan your future after graduation. You can also take part in internships and other forms of work experience. And these are just some of the examples of the kind of communal activities that we offer to all of our students. To give you a further flavor of it, I would encourage you to follow us on our social media accounts. You can see the links to our social media accounts on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook on the slide. But if you are not on social media, you can also catch up with all of the exciting activities that we have happening every academic year by following our news blog in the link in the first bullet point on the slide here. But this sense of community also reaches beyond campus. Staff and students here at Kent regularly work in collaboration with local community in Canterbury and its surrounding area, and even further afield. To give you a couple of examples, our previous and ongoing community projects include Refugee Tales, which advocates for human rights for refugees. We also work with the charity Pilgrim's Hospice, with staff and students collaborating with this particular charity on projects that demonstrate how writing can help those with terminal illness and their carers. We also work with charities for the homeless, and our staff include active advocates for mental health and well-being. And these elements of community, creativity, and social responsibility are not just add-ons for our degrees. They are at the heart of it. We firmly believe that literature and writing is about community, about social responsibility, and about our engagement with the world. Here at the School of English, we firmly believe that stories and narratives shape the world that we all live in. Therefore, if we take that and keep that in mind, literature and writing offer us a way of thinking about, and perhaps more importantly, thinking towards the kinds of changes we'd like to see in the world. And you can see this direct engagement with the world in our curriculum that we offer within our undergraduate degrees. So, for example, in stage 1, where you will learn foundational skills as well as a large range of literary subjects and themes, you might take a module called Other Worlds, where we think about dystopian fiction and science fiction in relation to the pressing issues that we face on the social, environmental, or political level in our world today. Or you might think about intersectionality in contemporary feminism through a module called Black Girl Magic. In stage 2, we focus on key historical periods and themes, and here you could take a module called The Contemporary and reflect upon the relationship between 21st century literature and the current global issues that we face today. Or you might challenge certain received notions of Britain's imperial past, whether this be through 18th century literature or through post-colonial literature. In stage 3, we move on to specialized areas of study with cutting-edge subject areas, and there you could take a module called Reaching Out, where you will actually work with local charities as a part of the module. Or you might examine exciting literary genres and forms like spoken word poetry through Poetry Beyond Text, or American crime fiction in a module called American Crime Fiction. But in addition to these being about the world, our modules and degrees are also crucially about you. Nearly all of our modules across the degree are optional. That means you have the freedom to shape your studies as a personal journey guided by your own enthusiasms, your passions, and your enthusiasms. We also offer a range of different degree options that further emphasize the flexibility that is available for you. Our flagship degrees are our BA in English Literature and our BA in English Literature and Creative Writing, but you can also take joint honors options, for example, in English Literature and Film. Most of our degrees are also available with an optional year abroad option or a placement year between your second and third year of study. But beyond these, because our degrees are about you, we also welcome applications from a number of different educational backgrounds. Our standard entry requirement for A-levels is BBB, and for the International Baccalaureate, that's 34. But we also look at access students and BTEC National Diploma and Extended National Diploma qualification on a case-by-case basis. And within those entry requirements themselves, we have some flexibility with reason. We want students that want to be here. So my overall advice for you today would be, if you like what you hear in this video or what you see during the open day more overall, please do apply and we'd be delighted to hear from you. Because our degrees are all about that personal journey you undertake throughout your 3 years with us, we also focus on a diverse and exciting range of dynamic assessments. You won't just do research essays during your time at Kent, although these are of course an important part of your degree. You will also engage with assignments like reflective journals, building an academic blog, group projects and presentations, and even making your own documentary films. In addition to the module-specific learning outcomes, these assignments also prepare you for a diverse range of practical skills that are suitable for a number of different professions. Your degree will culminate in a personal project that you will undertake during your final year with us. This can take a number of different forms. You might make a podcast about post-colonial literature, or you might write your own novel, your own collection of short stories, or your own collection of poems. You might curate an exhibition on a particular theme, or you might stage your own YouTube channel about literature and popular culture. The options really are very much up to you, and you'll be helped in shaping your project by your academic advisor and your project supervisor. And employability is at the very heart of what we do with our assessments here at Kent. Not only do you engage with in-depth study of literature that will leave you with actual objects and materials that you can show to employers after graduation, you will also become adept at a series of non-routine tasks that require social intelligence, complex critical thinking, and creative problem solving. Now, these are all skills that make you highly attractive to a range of employers after graduation. So with your degree with English at Kent, you will not only have an engaging and enjoyable time studying literature or literature and creative writing during your undergraduate degree, you will also be prepared for your future after graduation. Thank you for watching this open day video. I hope you found it informative and enjoyable. Make sure you log into our live Q&A chat if you have any questions. My colleagues and I are available there from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. today, and we'd really love to speak with you further. We're also hosting live video events via Zoom throughout the course of the day. You can find links to these by visiting the schedule section of this hijack page. You can also see my email address on the screen right now, so if you have any questions later on, please do get in touch with me and I will do all that I can to help you. We hope to speak with you again soon and look forward to telling you more about how English at Kent can help you make your future. Thanks for watching and have a great day.